Money, then I don't accept. our humanity. Our humanity.
Friday, January 19th. Looking at the pre-market, we've got a nice little uptrend. Yesterday ended consolidation right around a former high here. And as soon as the session ended, we've kind of exploded up. We've broken a previous high. This is depending upon how you roll over your contracts, which this particular chart is not rolled over, so this is an all-time high. But if you were to look at a roll, if you rolled over your contracts from last month, then there's still some highs. All-time high is a little bit above it, so I've got a line up at 17,400, nice round even number, just to have something there. I'm not too concerned about it. We've kind of flattened, double topped here in the pre-market, and we are selling off, so this might be going into the open in about 5 minutes. We may come and retest this former high. There's also 200 EMA sitting below there. I've drawn a channel just in case. This might not even become a channel. This is just kind of an early draw. Just to kind of visualize if this price dropping down. Another little mini double bottom here, see if it cracks down through. We've got 4 minutes to go till the open. Yesterday's session pretty much traveled through. We take a look here, we zoom out a bit. 2 sessions ago there was this range here, and the pre-market yesterday traveled up and shot past the entire range of the prior session. We formed an opening range within the top end of that session here. We did come and test the halfway point. See, here's the midpoint of the prior session here, and we just wicked off of it and shot up and made new highs, which is, I did have some trades down in here, but I'm you know, no crystal ball, so I didn't take this whole move, but that would have been nice. So yesterday was, after all said and done, calculations were done. I was in the green. Started out in the green and then kind of broke even for a lot of the day and then ended in the green. However, I took so many trades, and this is kind of the issue with this strategy is I took so many trades that even though I was like, say, $70 green, I was almost break even with commissions. So every trade you take, you know, is commissions with futures here, depending on your broker, and my broker is pretty good with commissions compared to anybody else, so it's hard to get better unless you're a high roller and you're negotiating your commissions way down, or if you scalp with the minis and not the micros. But for my strategy, I don't have the capital to really scalp with the minis, because I like to scale up when I win and reset when I lose, so I can't be trading 2 mini contracts. That's, I mean, maybe I should now, because the margin for 3 mini contracts is like, no, it's like 4K at least, right? Yeah, so that I can't do that. So really you have to try and, like, if I had gotten out in my first win streak, I had a win streak here, like 1, 2, I think a break even, and then, yeah, break even here, and then a 3. Like, I was up pretty well. I need to just stop there because the commissions would have been fine. Now, for the purposes of journaling and to refine my strategy, I kept trading all day, but long term it's probably not smart. So I need to do one of 2 things: try to hold my winners longer, which is tough because, you know, I do get out at the turns a lot of the time, or wait a little longer and only trade second legs. It's tough to say, so I'm gonna have to keep refining that. So we've got 1 minute till the open. No emphatic move down from this point here, but you know, anything can happen in the open. So we'll keep our eye on these highs here. I'll draw a little line just so I remember about it. So we traded up and made new highs through the range yesterday. So now yesterday's high is going to be right here. So pretty close to, if I draw little backs, it's going to be right around there, the two highs. And then we have this one here. So we'll see if we sort of establish range in this area, if we push down, or in the midpoint of yesterday's range. Ooh, I guess it's going to be in here. I don't think the lines count. No, I have my lines set so they don't count. They only count New York session. So, and yesterday's opening line, which I will keep on the chart. And then there's a former high here, which is also the midpoint, which is hilarious. So I don't need to draw that because it's there. Hilarious how sometimes these things coincide. This midpoint is also the low. Yeah. Okay. So market's open. We'll give it some time to breathe here. It has broken this channel. Well, it wasn't really a channel. I'm just gonna delete it. But it's broke this micro double top, micro double top. And now, okay, interesting. Pretty tight. The first few candles have already formed, and contrary to the last two sessions where it either went up or down. Okay, so it's flirting with down. We got to be aware of the EMA here, and also former high here. Let's see if it reacts. I'm not gonna take the first leg. Oh, let's establish a pattern. We'll see if we form a leg up here. See if we sandwich in between these EMAs. And where is the low? Is gonna be way down there. Yeah, okay. And this is yesterday's close, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand this box to encompass all of that. So I keep my eye on it as the midpoint. Okay. See how much of yesterday's range we explore, or if we're gonna maintain higher range. Okay. Pushing down into this EMA here. Alright, we have reacted and formed a new leg off of prior high and also off of the 200 EMA. We'll see if this continues. Looking for a second leg, so a pullback, push up, second pullback, and that would have to establish above the open, preferably above the 50 EMA. Just patience here on the open. Ooh, nice little spike above the open. Bunch of orders got filled there. See if we get a pullback. Okay, pushing up past the open, up towards the 50 MA. See if we get a reaction. Okay, lower low. See if it's enough. If it pulls 0.1% back, these legs are set to. So what I'm looking for right now is a pullback. Even if it breaks this low, push up, second pullback to go higher. Right now I am a little bit bullish only because we're in a hellish uptrend for the past couple months since the new year as well, so that's really the only reason. I'll become bearish if we hold below the EMA and this former high and develop some legs within this range here. Okay, here's a pullback. See if we get a new high. Pushing up through the CMA. I'm gonna have something like this ready. Oh, that's a steep riser if that plays out. Okay, it didn't quite form a leg. Needs to push up a little higher. So we had a bullish engulfing candle. Not quite. Okay, we've cracked this high. Okay, here's a leg. Let's see if we get a new high. If it cracks this low, I'll start to turn potentially bearish. If we crack this low, push down on here, it can form a two-leg move down. First trade of the day is going to be one contract as always. Okay, we have cracked this low. Potential double hop, double top. See if we push down below the open. Or if we want to go higher. Okay, we'll see if this wants to break a low. Let's form another leg. Got alerts going off for some stocks. Meta is flirting with an up channel. Oh wow. It's funny how utilities and real estate kind of are contrary to the... Well, it's contrary to tech. Anyway. Got a range developing here. See which way it wants to go. Okay, little spike above the EMA, spike above this little range. Little micro range. See if we reject.
Stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break.
Alright, we are breaking above. So I'm gonna look for another leg to form down here, back into this little range, and then we're looking to take it higher. Not that I really like this, but I'll draw that. Okay. So for it to form a leg, it would have to come down into here. Okay, should form a leg. Here it is. Didn't form though. I think, man, their formula, they're rounding because it could anywhere within this one point. Yeah, it's, I don't know if it has to get 2 ticks into the point for their formula. Let me see, I'll keep it right here. Or if the spread, yeah, okay, I think that's it. Okay, so now I'm looking for a first entry long. I'll make sure my keyboard trading is enabled. Okay, there's a new candle. I'm ready to get in here. This is also a reaction off the opening line. Now we're gonna get in here. Tight stop. See, we've got a 35 tick stop, a little higher than normal. So we'll look to break this high. Or if a leg forms, we'll see how much we get. Maybe I'll set to break even if a leg forms. So we're looking to get at least 35 ticks. And the new leg should form about right close to that top. I'm gonna hold for a break of the top. In fact, I kind of have to because that's not even 35 ticks right there. Oh, I guess it was technically, but I'm gonna hold. Okay, if we can break the high of this candle, it'll be a good sign. There we go. Keep going. If we break this low at this point, I'm gonna move my stop to about right here. It's gotta go. We're gonna get anything out of it. That's okay. So we left a little bit on the table, but no, I really need to, like I said, because of these commissions, I need to let my winners run a little bit. I know that might mean more losses, but I need to get my ratio of wins to commissions a little bit higher. Okay, so this might still play out. This was second pullback, but now I have to be patient. If it breaks this low, then it was moving the stop was really good. Yeah, we could have got about a 1-to-1. Oh, actually, okay, I was in like around here. Yeah, we could have got like 40 ticks, which was just pretty much a 1-to-1, so not great. So if it cracks this low, then it wasn't meant to be. We'll start potentially looking short, because that would be below the opening line. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, I might get back in here. That was an impulse decision. And it's a wider stop. But it was another attempt at a high. Oh, it's going to be a failed high. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? So that's one for the learning. The reason I did that was because see how we pulled back. I mean, we pushed up. This is our first entry, and we failed the. Well, we didn't fail, but there was first pullback, and because it broke the high of this candle, it was a fake out. I was looking for that second attempt long to maybe at least get up to here, but didn't happen. Okay, so now we want to see if another leg forms. So right now what I'd be looking for is a pull back up to up here, push down, second pull back. And get rid of this. So we're just chopping around the open here today for the first 20 minutes. Looking to see if this chop becomes the start of a push downwards to explore this range. Okay, pushing down towards lower day through the 200 EMA. Looking for maybe a little bit of a reaction here. Okay, here's the reaction. See if we get a leg. Okay, here we go. Test of the opening line, test of the EMA. This might be a good time to get in, actually. Still, technically, this is pretty shallow, but let's be patient here because we've already made. Well, we really only made one mistake. The first trade was actually pretty good. It just didn't have the legs yet. Okay, let's see if we whipsaw here. Okay. It's getting close enough to the top that okay, bit of a rejection. See if we crack the low of this candle. Okay, we wick below it. So from here, the leg would be about right here. Keep pushing down again through the opening line. Some really balanced open here. One candle whipsaw maybe? Yep. One candle whipsaw going higher. Are we gonna range in here? No. Pushing up towards higher day. Pretty close to double top. Look, potential inverted head and shoulders. I'm not going to pay too much attention to that since this opening is so balanced, but see if we crack the high. Can't see if this channel is respected. It's a pretty loose channel, but I want to start to draw these early just to see, just to have them in place just in case, but I won't put much thought into it unless they actually are respected. I don't know if this one's at least going to go back down to the midpoint. We'll see. If this wants to go higher. I need something to play out here. I'm not gonna take anything until we get some new structure. Let's break up out of the range, new couple legs to come up here maybe, or maybe a whipsaw down below, couple legs down into here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, got a new high. Kind of consolidated. Really unenthusiastic open here. We haven't got 100 ticks past the open. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 100 ticks both ways. Really balanced. Definitely can't take first entries on a day like this. Last couple of days, first entries were working really good, but this is so tight that really got to be patient. So far that channel is pretty much being respected. Okay, push under the 50 EMA here. Back to the opening line. I really don't have anything to do here. I have to really wait for some new structure to be... Ooh, a one candle... Wow, one candle pivot coming up, possibly? volume picking up here. Oh, that changes the stream audio when I do that? Huh, didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, so it didn't quite get there. I'm not sure why. Let me see. Why? Yeah, that got all the way to... There we go. Wow, so the zigzag formula... Wow, okay. Oh, wait, 10 o'clock news. I totally forgot about that. Alright, yeah, we have to just... Hands off here. Yeah, I looked at that this morning. It's, this morning's news is... consumer sentiment. Let me refresh. Came in green. Expectation 69.8. Came in at 78. I expect. I'm kind of curious. I know the stream can't see this, but I want to look at the consumer sentiment ETF. Yeah. Yeah, it's climbing up. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep our... We'll just wait for the dust to settle here. Got a spike above this channel. That didn't really affect utilities, though. Which is fine. Everything's pretty muted today. So far. It's only been half hour. Alright. Little spike. A little new spike there. And now we're at least volatility. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering, I wasn't wondering because before I even started this, I had that in my mind, that 10 o'clock news. So that makes sense why the opening was so muted. So looking for volatility to pick up. We need to wait a few minutes for this after news to shake out, but we'll see which direction this ultimately wants to be taken. See if we can crack a low here. Even though it beat expectations, that doesn't mean anything. News can go up, news can go down, coin flip. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, we just watch the reaction. Still in an uptrend. See if we can crack this high and get another pullback, and then I'll be interested to take it up to the pre-market highs. But if we don't crack this high, then we'll just stay hands off. Oops. Yeah, I guess I don't really care about that channel. Keep that off. There's really no good channel right now. I mean, I don't know. What the hell? Keep it on there for funsies. If a better channel develops, then... Okay, it's still kind of struggling. I thought we would maybe see if it cracks these lows. Maybe a whipsaw? Alright, we did crack this low. Under the 50 EMA, kind of EMA sandwich again. Kitty says yes. Yep. Kitty says market going down. Oh, sell. Sell. Mm-hmm. 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 What else? Sell? Alright, coming down to the 200 EMA. See if we get a pullback. I'm looking at this point. See if we crack. Kind of the bottom of the channel. Looking for a pullback. And a shot down second pullback to go into this area. It's currently what I'm eyeing. Okay. If we crack this low. Okay, crack of the low. So I'm gonna get rid of this channel. At this point, we've cracked the high and the low. Give me a pullback. See if we crack low a day. I love how, like, there's copyright-free playlists on YouTube, and it's like DMCA free, and then in the middle of it, the playlist, it's like, oh, do not, this is copyrighted. It's like, well, why did you say, like, I'm just gonna go back to the usual, like, why did you say it's DMCA free if it's not? Like, come on, people. So this VOD's probably gonna get muted or deleted, whatever. Anyway, looking for a pullback. Get consolidation, little mini range forming here at the prior low a day. If this breaks up higher, forms a leg. Back up to eat the EMA sandwich. Okay, there it is. So now at this point what I'm looking for is, after this pullback, new low a day, and then continuation down. Or let's see if it just wants to trade in range all day. There is potential of taking, because we're at the EMA sandwich here. Let's keep our eye on these candles. And I want to see if we crack a low. Okay, we're back up to the 50 EMA. Let's see if we get a reaction and then to push low a day. Okay, see, still riding higher. A little bit of volume coming in here. Okay, we did crack the low. Let's keep our eye here. It might go short here. I'm gonna wait for this candle, I think. Any reaction? Didn't quite. Nope. Gonna have a whipsaw candle, possibly. Okay, well, hands off. Gonna be a little bit more patient on this one. Didn't crack the high. Still doesn't know if it wants to break above the opening line or reject. Alright, I'm gonna take this. I'm looking for a low a day break. We're gonna hold this one as much as we can. And we'll try to avoid a whipsaw if possible. Get out close to break even if it cracks the low and whips back, but I'm gonna try my best to hold. Let's see, what's my stop? Stop is about, yeah, that's a pretty wide stop, 47 ticks, so we're gonna have to hold. Oh, possible range forming, let's see. Not looking good. Yeah. Alright, we're losing streak to open the day. Tough one today. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't know what it wants to do. See if we whipsaw from here all the way to a new high. Or at least past this high. So patience at this point. Yeah, past the opening line. We'll just wait and see what kind of legs are going to be formed. I mean, that wasn't a bad trade. EMA sandwich right at the opening line, looking to take it short. That's, waited for the low candle break. That was a fine trade. It just didn't play out. It's just, those are just the breaks. Better than my impulse move over here. So I had basically one impulse move that I shouldn't have done. And then two good trades that just didn't work out. Which is fine. So patience at this point. Just balancing. I mean, this could be the rest of the day. There's no channel. No channel to be found. We're just balanced. We had the new spike here. That was it. And then back to being muted. It is Friday, so not crazy. All right. So that was in this, let's see, it was the first attempt short. That was the second attempt short here. Let's see if that fails. Yeah, looking like it's at least a double top, so shorts are not on the menu right now. So if we get a pullback down through the EMAs, see if we can finally get some direction here. Looking for a whipsaw here. There's another attempt short. This is third attempt though, so I'm not looking to do anything with this. But let's see if we can get a swing here. Yeah, pretty good candle. Nice. Get the leg. See if we can crack. See if we can crack the high. Okay, back down in through the EMAs. Back to the opening line again. Okay, reaction off the opening line and the EMAs. New low. That was the first attempt to take it long off of this move down. See if we get a second attempt here to take it long. It's double top. Let's try him right at the EMA and opening line. Okay, wicked above. Second attempt to take it long. Big reaction. See if we get a swing. We do. Okay. Alright, second attempt success. So far. See if it cracks the high. Okay. Now we'll see if we get an attempt short. Okay, pushing up higher. Okay.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that
Okay, slow grind up.
don't scratch your surface.
See if we break a high.
And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? 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 Will I slowly lose my mind?
Okay, double top. See if it wants to break it. Test the other highs or push down. Okay, here's an attempt short. And attempted to take this. Let's see how this next candle plays out.
I'm out of time to make you mine. Baby, show me how. Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind?
Okay, there's a swing. Back down to the EMAs. Heading back down towards the opening line for the 45th time today. Okay, there's an attempt to go higher that failed. If we get a second attempt. Okay, back higher again. Didn't quite crack that low. Okay, there's a low crack. So attempt higher actually fail. If we get a second attempt. See if it can crack this high. Here we go. There's a high crack above the EMA. Some volume coming in. Pushing up higher. Second attempt to push it higher. Let's see if we crack this high. If we don't crack this high, okay, here's a new leg. If we don't crack this high, I'm gonna look to take it short. Okay, triple topping. Let's see if it cracks the low. Is it waking through the low? Nope. Pretty much double bottoming. Okay, there it is. We'll just be patient here and see if this fails or not. If this cracks the high, then we're have to wait for another leg to form. Gonna be patient with this. Okay, so we had a little whipsaw of a candle here. Oh, it's pushing. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, I'm gonna take this here. So this is a huge stop. I mean, 46 ticks, so we're holding this. Oh, whipsaw. 4 in a row, close to the max loss on the day. One more trade. And this will be the first time I actually hit max loss in the day, so I'm probably just gonna YOLO a trade and be done. It's not a good trading day. I'll just shut down and maybe just take some trades for some data collection. But see if we whipsaw. See if this channel is respected. Which would be a whipsaw off these levels, and if it cracks this high, which it looks like it's doing, I'm gonna take a YOLO coming up here. I'm gonna go all the way up here, which is 54 ticks. So I'd be looking for a break of the low of this channel at this point to get out. Pretty big reaction there. So if I was to get 100 ticks, oh, that's actually not unreasonable. Yeah, that's about where my profit target would be. So 100 ticks. I'm actually gonna set it here. Go for 100 ticks. And we'll just link those orders as a bracket, and we'll just go hands off and move my stop a little bit if it calls for it. But oh yeah, big reaction here at this. Climbing up, see if it respects the channel. Or if I get stepped out, which I probably will because it's that kind of a day. Not a me type of a day. Okay, yeah, it is respecting it so far. Let's see if we can actually get it to get to the bottom of the channel. which would be about the 100 ticks. There is these EMAs to contend with, but whatever, the EMAs haven't really been anything today. Volume's still decent up here, which could be a good sign for a reject. Let's see. Still pushing up to the channel. The thing I'm worried about now is like my stop is 1 tick above the high. I'm worried about the whips off the high day. But I'm applying for this whipsaw right here. And here's a good candle. Potentially. Didn't quite crack the low. There it is. Didn't crack the low of that candle. Pushing higher again. Yeah, the way this is acting, it's gonna wick out of the top. It's that close, unfortunately. Still haven't cracked a low of a previous candle yet. Come on, do something. Okay, crack of a low. My entry is acting as support. But that kind of makes sense because my entry is right at the double top. And there's a nice bearish candle. Wow, look at this range up here, huh? So my target has to kind of come up, unfortunately. I think this trade would put me over my max loss. Okay, okay. New high of the leg. Pushing up. It's looking like we're gonna get a wick. Yeah, we're gonna get a wick out of the, because the zone and the high day are now right hand in hand, so I'll just get stopped out. And that would be shut down for the day. And then I'll continue to take some trades off stream. No sense journaling them because it would be wouldn't be real. I would shut this down on a live account. There's a range here, I tell you what. What a day. Let's see what the sectors are doing. Everything's pretty muted. Tech is up, as is tradition. Finance is up. Real estate is slightly up. I'm slightly down on my position. Utilities are down. Utilities are down for the... well, like 7th day in a row. 8th day, possibly. If today ends. Hour. Let's see. Okay, another attempt to push this down. See if we crank the low. Here we go. Down through the EMA. I'm gonna get out soon. It's almost at a 1-to-1. Not quite though. I think 1-to-1 is all we're gonna get here because the consolidation happened so much up here. If this bounces back up, I'm getting out of break even at this point. See what happens. See if I can get a little bit of steam down here. Ooh, a little wick down to the bottom of the range. Alright, we're getting out. I've had enough of that. Yeah, that was not the greatest. I only got, what? Where did I get in here? Yeah, 35 ticks for 54 tick risk. That was... but... yeah, it's climbing back up. So yeah, it's it did kind of respect this channel though. So at this point, it's coming up on 11 o'clock. Yeah, at this point, pushing up. This is the first attempt. So we've broken these highs. We've pulled back. Let's see if we can get a 2-leg riser to get up to this. To break the high, and then dump out, maybe. Ah. Okay, here's another push down. Some volatility picking up here.
I've seen this day turn to blue eyes, want to fade away into the scars, sunlights on my bones. I'm here to stay, and I don't know what it's all about. Get to the part where there are clouds. Get to the part where I feel complete.
Okay, this is a first attempt. Oh, yeah, so this is climbing back up to the top. So this is kind of good. Let's see if we can crack. At this point, I'd like to see a crack of the high day. But what I don't want to see, which just might happen, is a crack of the high day and a straight shot up to this level. Okay, there it is. It's kind of flirting with the top of the channel. Oh, I missed it. Shit. I was a little higher than I wanted. Let's see, it was 27. I was going for a 20 tick. See if we can maybe get a 1-to-1 or something. There's the 1-to-1. It's a little bit more than a 1-to-1. See if this leg can form. Still kind of respecting the channel. If we push back, I'm gonna raise it to 2 contracts. Didn't quite get the leg, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get crack up here. Okay, did form a leg. So I could have got a few more ticks. We got 19, 18 more ticks. That's okay. It's such a hard day to hold anything. This one would have been a good one. But this is the first time an actual channel's really played out on the day. So at this point now we want to wait for a channel break. This break of the channel break of this low, and then a try up would be huge. Close to opening line. Okay, looks like we got an attempt to push high here. Nope, didn't quite. Just gonna range in here again. Alright, so we are kind of ranging in here. We did have an attempt here to pull back on this leg down, which is the first attempt. And that has failed now that we've cracked that low. Bouncing back down towards the EMA, down towards the bottom of the channel. Okay, bottom of the channel. Gonna wait. I would like to see a break of this channel at this point, which would be a little whipsaw from here. It's because that'd be the first whipsaw of the channel. Let's see. Yeah. Been a nice channel. We kind of wicked above it. It is being respected. Hard to take that though. Okay, looks like we're gonna get a leg up. Yep, get the leg up here. Straight shot up. Hard to take that. Or are we gonna reject? this forms a leg down, this will be the first time in the channel that we get a lower low, a lower high. Would have to come down to about right near the EMA. If it happens, it might not. See if it explodes out of the channel here.
Boy, can you hear me? Do you copy? Am I coming through clearly? Baby, come near me. There's no way your voice is cutting through this crowd.
Okay, we cracked the high. Going up to the high of the pre-market session. Let's see how much respect we get for this, or if we want to push up out of the high. At this point I'm gonna wait because okay, pushing up. Be patient here. Grinding up there. Possible pop and drop here. Probably gonna be a little range forming up here. Oh, wants to come back. Push, push, push. Pop and drop. Come on. I'm looking for a pop and drop here. Here's the pop. Here's the pop. You gonna get the drop? Are we gonna get the drop? If enough volume comes in here to support the drop. Popping, still popping? Maybe being patient with this. Still being patient. We'll wick below the candle. Ooh, nice spike up. Let's see if volume picks up here. Volume is picking up. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna get in here. I'm actually looking for a pretty big move here. I'm actually looking for this low to be taken out. I know that's a big ask, but that's my trade right there. Kitty. Kitty says market's gonna drop. right? I'm at about a 1-to-1 right here. I think, let me see what I got. 26, so I'd have to get to 50 to get a 2-to-1. But I want more than a 2-to-1. But it's not... It's kind of battling at the top here. Is it gonna crack this high? Full top. What? Didn't quite form swing lower. Okay, let's see if this fails, this pop. Or if we're just gonna range up here. Hmm? No? It's going up. Wow. Okay, I'll go back down to one contract. I'm still looking to get short here. So that was the first attempt short fail. Let's wait for the second attempt. Got a good entry there. I could have got a 1-to-1, but I'm looking for a big move. I'm still looking for this low to get taken out. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna get here. See if it cracks the low. It does. I'm gonna try again. Really tight stop. 20 tick stop. And we're gonna hold. So I respected the test of the top side of this channel here, but I'm looking for a new extreme. So second attempt to bring it lower. If this fails, then we don't try again unless new structure is formed. Coming up on a 1-to-1 here. Yeah, there's our 1-to-1. But we're gonna hold. Okay, coming up at 1-to-1.5 there. Still not a new leg formed, but we're just holding. Even if a new leg forms, we're holding. Okay, let's try it again. If it cracks this low right here, I'll move to break even and then let it ride all the way down. Hopefully. We'll see. Still wicking off the top side of that channel. Okay, here's another attempt down, coming up on a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 right about now, which is about when a new leg should form. Let's see, when does the new leg form? Yeah, it should be about now. There it is. We're gonna hold. We will move to break even though. And we'll hold. I'm looking for this low. The very minimum, we'll see what happens down here, but we'll see what kind of structure forms. For at this point, for it to come back and form a new leg the other way, it would have to get pretty close to the top. So hopefully it pushes down further. Or it could just range right around this. 'Cause this is the retest of the pre-market highs here. We could have got more than a 2-to-1 right here if we already took out, but we're gonna hold for a big move here. Okay, crack these lows. Probably coming up on something like a 3-to-1 at this point. Yeah, that's a 3-to-1 right there. But we're holding. We are holding. It's too bad I mistimed the 2-contract trade. I had the right idea, but second attempt was better. So we're still coming down. Let's see how we interact. I wouldn't be surprised that we get some sort of reaction off the EMA, but we're still gonna hold through it. Okay, here's a nice pullback. See that if we get another leg from here, it would be right just under my entry. So new leg coming up, which could mean a stop out, because it's about right here, just under it. If it doesn't get stopped down, I actually have a mind to add to this. I already sacrificed a 3-to-1 trade because I'm expecting a test at least down here. The more time goes on though, the harder it is to get all the way down there. Kind of want that this low to be taken out. Didn't quite form the leg. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out. So we left money on the table there, but I can potentially get back in here if it doesn't crack this high. If it does, then I'm just gonna walk away for the day. Pushing down. Yeah, we're just range trading here at the top. Is it 11:30? Hey, here's some attempts. This would be the second attempt to bring it higher. Of this, so it hasn't even made a. It just wicked off of the new leg there, so it's. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised, since we are range trading here, if it just kind of wicks through my stop. I'm kind of looking to get back in though, if it does that. We'll see. Maybe anything can happen. Okay, he's back down. Second attempt, possible failure, which would pose well for going further down. Still kind of wicking through the former pre-market high, I should say. We're just gonna hold. If I get out at break even up here, I get out at break even. I gave up a 3-to-1 trade easy, but I really wanted to see it come down and break this low. But at this point, I'd be happy with a test of this, a breakdown through the EMA. Yeah, a test of this. Get another shot at the 3-to-1 here. Okay, there's the 3-to-1 again. Keep on coming. There's a lower low. There's a test through the EMA. Okay, reaction from the EMA, which makes sense. Pushing down further. Pushing down further. Pushing down further. Looking for this channel. Pushing down further. At this point, we're at a, I don't know, 6, coming up on 6-to-1 here. And pushing and testing the channel. Alright, we're just gonna get out there. That was yeah, 6-to-1. Over a 6-to-1. 130 with a 20. 130 tick, let's see. From my entry, it was just under a 6-to-1. 20 tick stop for 115 tick profit. So that pretty much puts us back to break even on the day. It's still slightly red. But trades like that is how you beat the commissions. I mean, 16. Well, it's more than 16. Still, and then yeah, with commissions, but you'd have to consistently do that. So we did get. We are looking to test the the target. We'll see if I get my ultimate target, which would have been a break of this low. Would have been 220 ticks. That was a good hold. But we are sort of testing. Kind of want to take a move off of this channel here, but I don't have a good place to put my stop yet, so. Yeah, and it would be 2 contracts. Man, imagine if I had the 2 contracts on this, which I just mistimed by right here. I got in, and it kind of had there's like a little an inside swing head and shoulders, right here. But so here's my 2 contracts that failed because it cracked this high. But when I got in, I got back in at 1 contract. Still a massive 6-to-1 trade, but alright, so here's the test of the channel. See what equities are doing. XLU is still pushing down. Real estate is about break even on the day. Technology is up. Finances are up. Okay. Okay, cracking down through the... Yeah, it might get to my ultimate target, which is kind of coinciding with this EMA here as well. So I could have even held more. Patience it's really hard. That's the psychology. I could have even done something like, when it got here and wicked out of this, I could have just moved my stop to here and still had a really good trade if it broke it. Something like that, but oh, I got in late. Shit. I'm not gonna hold this one for long. Oh, was this 2 contracts? Yeah, this is 2 contracts. I'm not gonna hold this one for long. That's a pretty wide stop. What are we at? Oh no, okay, 27. Try to get like a 1-to-1 on this. But still looking for it to crack this low. Coming up on a 20. See if it'll form a swing. Oh, harsh reject. Still hold. Test on the underside. We'll hold for a bit. Fifteen ticks. Oh, it's really pushing down. See, for it to form a new swing would be right at the EMA. Crack the low here. See if it can push up a bit. Coming down. Could stop that on my 2. Yeah, my win streak ones haven't been good. Just gonna get out of that. Small loss there. Try to keep those losses small. Oh, look, it's gonna go, isn't it? Yep. It's okay. Definitely not clean, very choppy in here. Very rangy. Okay, back up to the EMA. I'm gonna do something here like this. Above this. Go for an EMA play. And a fade of this range. Looking for a push down to this EMA. New range form. Stopped out of that one. That one hurt. Takes me all the way back down. Kind of erased. That not just that little move there because those 2 contracts almost erased my other one. Looking to get back in here. Just 1 contract this time. Still looking at this low. I want that low.
Holding your breath, trying to ready yourself for whatever I'm gonna do. Will I drag you in bed, trying to fix it with sex, or will I tell you I'm done with you? I know I'm complicated, kind of crazy, but will you stay the night?
Okay, trying again here. This is a wider stop, unfortunately. 33, 34 ticks. A 2-to-1 would be, say 60 ticks would be a crack of that low, would be about right there, just under a 1-to-1. Something like that. I just need to be more patient, with, especially with my 2 contract plays. My win streak plays need to be way more patient. Okay, what did I say? It was a 35. Okay. See if we can crack the low. Okay, it's trying to come back. Where is this swing? Looks like it almost wicked off the swing. New swing would be right down here, close to the lows. Oh, that's not correct. 61 ticks is further down. Yeah, but right there. Not looking good though. If it cracks the low, I'll move to break even. Push them back up towards the EMA. Okay, it's wicking off of the EMA again. See if it drops down from here or if I get stopped. Okay, pushing up through. Okay, pop up. Could get stopped out here. Through the underside of the channel. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get stopped. So it didn't quite want to go down to the other EMA. Yep. Okay, we're back down. We've erased that big win. That's how easy things can flip. But that's funny. I had the right idea with this though. It fade the top of the channel. Okay, so this is going back up. Maybe retest the underside of this here. We'll be patient. Okay, here's an attempt to take it lower. We'll be patient and wait for another attempt. There it goes. It's going up. So first attempt to take short, fail. See if we get a second attempt. Pushing up towards the middle of this range here. Breaking through the former high. Pre-market high. Okay, possible second attempt to reverse this move. Yep, crack the low. See if this one fails as well. Pushing down lower. See if we form a swing. Let's see. Swing would be, you have to dip below the EMA to form the swing. Keep pushing back up towards underside of this move. New candle. Okay, see if it pushes up higher. Okay, crack the high of this candle. Pushing up back through the resistance. You get a new swing high. Okay, so second attempt to take this one short has failed. So now we'll wait, see if it comes up here. So third time's a charm. I'm not sure. It's close to this high. Yeah. I was gonna say I wonder if I should put my stop above that high, but whatever. I'll just get stopped out again. Today is not a good day. Still haven't reached max loss. I mean, with commissions I have. But I erased this really huge move by making dumb mistakes right in here. Well, they weren't really dumb, to be honest. So third time fails. We're probably gonna definitely break this high. Yep, third time failed. See if we test the top end of this channel close to max loss. One more trade, I think we put me at max loss. So again, I'll YOLO a trade. Not only will nah, I won't. I was gonna say I'll up my contracts and just get it over with, but even a one contract loss would put me at it right now. Have never been green on the day. This is definitely the worst day of the week. Every day of the week have been green. Not with commissions included, but at least, you know. Fourth time? Fourth time. Is fourth time gonna be it? And this would be a double top. Looks like I mistimed it by, even if I put my stop up here, I would have got wicked out. Yep. Fourth time's the charm. This is when you should be coming up. Right down, right in here. Looked like it wicked off of it. Coming up on lunchtime here too. I'm gonna give it one more shot. No possible way I can end this day green at this point. Let's get to max loss. Went down to the EMA on the bottom of the prior channel. It's kind of curious. Yeah. You widen the channel. I'll just keep it like that. See what happens at the EMA. Volume's kind of dying out because it's about lunchtime. Okay, EMA. Looking down through. Okay, coming down towards the bottom of the channel. Give this one a go here. Oh, instant fail, okay. Ooh, another wick off the bottom of the channel. Are we gonna get all the way through? Was this max loss? No, not quite. I'm gonna do this to end the day. That's a huge stop. Let's say 48 ticks. Try to go for a 1-to-1 maybe. Let's see, where would that be? 48 tick. Yeah, about at EMA. That's not unreasonable. No, not quite. 20 ticks. 20 ticks there. Let's see if we can push up a little more. 30 ticks. Almost 40. 40. At least we got something. At least we caught something. If I did the 20 tick, whatever. Alright, time for lunch. I'm gonna wrap up shop here. Pretty bad day, right on the day. Never went green. Had the one massive trade here that we promptly erased. Very weird day. This channel was pretty well respected. Throughout the last few hours. Cracked above it here. This is the move. We took the fade. Now we've cracked below, and we're taking the. We took a little bit of this move. Could have got more out of it, but at this point today, I mean, come on. Alright, I'm gonna eat lunch and come back and maybe take some more practice trades, but nothing worth journaling.